It is essential to bear in mind at all times the profile of what deserves consideration as food, or in other words, as something good to eat. This qualification is most clearly and comprehensively defined by natural standards rather than happenstance or cultural affectations. It is bounded by parameters that it should first do no harm neither to source nor subject, and comply as close as possible to the profile of ease, to the extent that it addresses the widest possible parameters of good health, consistently presenting with the least, if any, undue side effects or complications. Consider this application from point of human conception. Once initiated, nature concerns with development of food specific to the physiological needs of the developing offspring and defers delivery until the birth of the intended subjects. The product is specific to the consolidation of all autonomous functions, rather like the insulation for a complex electrical and communications system, and presents no waste that is not readily assimilated by nature. The source cycle ceases when the need is satisfied, that is, when the progeny requires a less geographically restrictive and physiologically constricted food source. The most comprehensive satisfaction of these parameters are directly presented by plants, more specifically fresh ripe fruit, nuts, legumes, tubers, and green leafy vegetables, each according to its kind. These sources in seasons and circumstances amenable to their kind ensure availability over the widest spectrum of conditions. Each addresses, in function or as a precursor, every nutritional requirement for life under a zero waste profile, which actually trumps the popular plant-based moniker or targets of being sustainable. The butter pan culture and Bravigan board approaches to nutrition focus on the symbiosis of nature in the process of providing nutrition. This not only immediately improves potential for good health outcomes, but dramatically and progressively reduces dependencies on the medical manufacturing technologies and their inherent environmental, personal, health, and social complications. The essentials of livity, something good to eat.